We are in a subject with Aysen Dennis of Fight for Aylesbury, and a group which is fighting on the housing crisis problem. Let's talk about this problem which is affecting most of London now, but especially some part of it.
Hi. Yes, we are fighting for the council housing to stop the demolition of the council housing all around to London and as well as in England, because what the government is trying to do, basically trying to get rid of the social housing and then the forcing the low income people to outside of London and then to make London the only rich people's city. That's what we are against it, and we keep fighting. And it's became our fight became is a London-based movement, which is the we all became a housing activists in London, and we've been working together, fighting together, because we know that we are all in together in this. And
This place, how many people are involved?
in Aylesbury Estate, is 10,000 people are living here, and most of the tenants are supporting us to saying that we don't want to move out. We want council to refurbish and maintain our homes, and we want to stay as we are, because is the house as well as the community they are destroying. Here is a very diverse community, the different part of the world, and we are living in a nice harmony, and I love being part of this community, and I don't want this community to be disturbed, and then they just do because of they want more money.
People who are buying new houses are especially coming from foreign countries, but they are not immigrants. They are rich people coming from emerging economies, and but they are coming to settle in London or not.
No, the most people from China and Russia, the oligarch people, are buying home to just to have an asset in London. They don't have any intention to come and live here. And then we already know that 70,000 empty property in London and 25,000 homeless people are on the street. That is not fair.
70,000, which part in central London or also in other parts of the city?
Mostly, I mean, all over the London, but I think it's mostly where the rich places are. Those empty properties are.
What about the quality of new houses?
The new houses already, some of them, they nobody is moved in, but they are crumbling, and they are not very safe. They are not soundproof, nothing, but they are very, very expensive, because housing association are making profit out of it.
Is it a bubble?
It is.
And when will it pop up?
I think hopefully soon, because the fight is going on, and then the housing demand, it's biggest issue in England at the moment, and nobody can deny it. So we hopefully very soon we're gonna take on the street and take our city back and our home back.
Your fight did not start yesterday.
No, I mean, I've been fighting for the last 15 years in Aylesbury to stop the demolition. And 2001, we won the ballot. 73% of tenants and leaseholders stated that we want to stay with council. We want council to do refurbishment, repairs and maintenance. And 15 years on, I'm still fighting, because council, so-called democratically, the ballot, they are disregarding and not having another ballot, because they know if they have another ballot, they're gonna lose it.
Many people are homeless, but what about squatting? Is it possible, or now is more dangerous than in the past?
Basically, 2 years ago they changed the law, and it's became very, very difficult, especially the residential places. But what we are doing, we are squatting commercial places, which is, they have to take us to court, and then, in 2 weeks' time, they can evict us from there. And we also forcing the law to see how far we can push it. There's the new law to be able to break it, and we are demanding that they have to change the law.
What is happening if someone is squatting an empty residential property?
I think they can get arrested and then immediate eviction. There is no way they can stay there as soon as they find out. But if it's the commercial places, there's a differences.
There are also commercial places which are not occupied, which are empty.
Yes, there are lots of empty, big places. But I mean, since last year specifically, we've been occupying big building in the central London to put in our banners to showing that those places can be used for the homeless people.